All right, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to do I'm gonna do a windshield banner, and it's kind of like a little how-to on how to do your own windshield banner on the windshield of your car. I had one on the car before Club Loose, I think the last Club Loose event, and it actually flew off because I didn't put it on right. I put it on when it was really cold out just to get something on the car for the Philly Auto Show. So what I'm using today is the purple that I use from Vivid Vinyl, and it's the purple that I have all around the bottom of the car. And basically what you need to start in order to do a windshield banner on most windshields, but I mean obviously measure before you order, is a 1 foot by 5 foot piece. It's like 15 bucks or something like that. And a lot of times people think you have to cut the banner on like an angle to make it like kind of conform with the windshield, but I'll show you how this piece can turn into a windshield banner that kind of wraps across the windshield. It's pretty easy, and a lot of people aren't familiar with how to do it. So we're going to start by cleaning the windshield and unwrapping this guy. So I have a good line on here where my old banner was, kind of like a little adhesive line. So I'm going to use that to judge where I want to put the banner, so it makes it a little bit easier. But what I did beforehand was I used a tape measure. I measured down from each corner, the corner on each side, and I put just a little mark of like black Sharpie that you could see on both sides, so that when each person goes to each side, they match the bottom with the Sharpie, and then we start there and you get your straight line across. So I'm just going to start by cleaning the windshield, just the whole thing in general. Make sure you get some spray up across the top where you're going to want that seam to be. Use a clean rag and wipe the whole thing down. Alright, so the next step is going to be to unroll the vinyl. That's fine. Well, we'll use that line to figure out where this vinyl has to go. So as you can see, a 5 foot piece is plenty. And this vinyl has a clear plastic on the front side of it. Not all vinyls do, but this is like a very metallic kind of chrome finish vinyl, so it comes with that plastic. So we're gonna leave that on there so we can get some initial squeegeeing done and we don't have to worry about scratching the vinyl. And you don't want to touch the vinyl where it's gonna come in contact with the car. Nope. Alright, so do you have enough on your side? Find the line.
You gotta go down.
Hold on. Okay. Alright, so once you find the line, check it from afar. Looks good. Now, I go really aggressive on mine with how low the banner is. Wouldn't necessarily recommend going this low, but I like the way it looks. Since it still has the clear plastic on, I'm just going to use the squeegee with the felt edge. Squeegeeing done here. It's been a while since I wrapped anything. So I'm just going to overlap, work out any bubbles. See, and with the foam on here, it's scratching the clear protective film, so it would be doing that to the vinyl if it didn't have the film. So the little trick is to work towards the edge, but you want to overlap half at a time, so it helps prevent creases and things like that. If you overlap your last stroke, kind of like painting. And at the top here, we're going to have a tight spot where we're actually going to lift and tuck it in with the weather strip as we go all the way. So as you can see here, by just getting a rectangular piece of vinyl and laying it on the windshield, it's the curve of the windshield that gives you that kind of arched look on the vinyl. So a lot of people think that you have to cut this line, but in reality all you have to do is just lay that flat piece on, and the curve in the windshield gives it that arched appearance. So you'll cut up the A-pillar, start your line on top of the windshield. Alright, so here's the banner on the car. Steph is finishing up her side. My side is all wrapped up here. So on this particular car, I have a piece of rubber across the top here, rubber weather strip. So if you can get the blade underneath of the rubber, it's really easy to run it down and cut all your excess off. And then in here, it's an easier line as well. So on Steph's side, she's using a little bit of heat to just heat up that edge and get it down on in there. She might have to take a little bit off once it cools. So I have to decide if I want to do a stance co on top of that or just leave it. Honestly, I think I might just leave it.
No, it needs something on it.
Okay, Steph says it needs something on it.
Plain.
So maybe I'll cut something. I think I got a couple colors. I might do silver, which will kind of be close to the car's color. So I think my issue with down in here is because of the bumper getting taken off so many times and like flexing, and there's being some surface tension on the vinyl. That I think is where my issues came from. So what I'm going to do is heat this up, lay it back in where it needs to be, and I'm going to cut right along here for the excess. Alright guys, so that's all on how to do a windshield banner on your car. Vivid vinyl, any vinyl, 3M, Avery. Stay away from eBay vinyl, but if you really want to cheap out. But again, I use a 1 foot by 5 foot section, and it gives you pretty much all you need for any regular car. But just make sure you measure your windshield from one side to the other side, just so you don't mess up with how much you order in case you need more than 5 feet. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and probably see you at Tuner Evo. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. I think I already said that, and I'll see you guys later.